day meets the night. Silhouettes dance in the smoke of my sight. There by the window where the old curtains hang, I poured out my soul as the evening bells rang. When I saw my reflection at dusk in that old dusty mirror by the rusted musk, there lay a woman bare beneath her own gaze, lost in the twilight of her halcyon days. Whiskey whispers secrets in a glass by the sink. Echoes of laughter more distant than you think. Lost loves like ghosts hovered silent and gray in that dim lit room where my memories lay. When I saw my reflection at dusk in that old dusty mirror by the rusted musk, there lay a woman bare beneath her own gaze, lost in the twilight of her halcyon days. Oh, how the shadows they crept like regrets, spilling over dreams that my heart won't forget. And there in the quiet I reached for the past, just to find it was shadows that my fingers grasped. When I saw my reflection at dusk, soft and sad, like a prayer wrapped in husk, there stood a woman, strong through her tears, whispering hope to her smoky old fears. And the night grew silent, surrendered to dark, as I found a new day in the beat of my heart. In the faded glow of a corner booth I sit, with a glass of whiskey and candles lit. Your shadow dances on the smoky walls. In this jukebox light, your memory calls. Silence speaks where your laughter used to echo. In a room full of ghosts, where the night winds bellow, these letters to where you belong in my mind are stained with the tears from the eyes you left behind, written on pages of blues, each line a sigh. You're the melody lost in the rain, the unspoken the stars refuse to shine. My heart kept searching for a sign. In every glass I see your reflection's trace, but it's just a fleeting image I can't embrace. The clock ticks on, but time stands still. A love that once was, now time can't fill. These letters to where you belong in my mind are stained with the tears from the eyes you left behind. Written on pages of blues, each line a sigh. You're the melody lost in the rain, the unspoken goodbye. Oh, how the rain whispers your name through the weeping willows. I hear your claim in the depths of the night. I reach for you, but grasping the air is all I do. Whiskey numbs, but the heart knows. You're the song I needed, the verse that froze. These letters to where you belong in my mind echo through the years, through the spaces undefined. Written on pages of blues when my soul's cry. You're the ghost in the fog, the whisper of a why. You're the ghost in the fog, the whisper of why. In the arms of silent room, in blue, where shadows dance on cracked walls anew. Velvet darkness drapes the old bar stool. Candlelight flickers playing its rueful tune. Whispers linger of a love that fled too soon. In the arms of silent room, in blue. Oh, these blues, they wrap around my soul, twisting through my heart like winter's cold. Every sip of whiskey makes me bold to face the silence stark and old. Oh, in the arms of silent room in blue. Once laughter echoed, now it's just the rain beating hard against the window pane. Your ghost in every corner calling my name. With each drop it's you I blame for the quiet in my nights, the endless strain in the arms of silent room in blue. Oh, these blues, they Every sip of whiskey makes me bold to face the silence dark and old. Oh, in the arm of silent room in blue. But here's where memories refuse to fade. Under the dim glow our past is laid, and I'm clinging to the sweet promises you made in this silent room where our loved ones stay, buried in the blue, where my heart has swayed. Oh, these blues, they cling like a gentle mist, a tender pain, a longing kiss. In the silence I still wish for one more night, one more bliss, in the arms of silent room in blue, where I forever wait for you. In the dim lit corner of this old town bar, velvet curtains hide the scars. Candlelight flickers like a lonesome star. Here I am nursing the last sip from a mason jar. Dancing with smoke and shadows alone. With each twirl, my heart's more stone. Echoes of laughter where sunlight once shone. Now it's just me and these ghosts I've known. The piano plays a memory, slow and sweet, a tune that once made my life complete. But since you left, it's just another call it be. In this chair I can see my defeat. Dancing with smoke and shadow alone. With each twirl, my heart's more stone. Echoes of laughter, sunlight once shone. Now it's just me and these ghosts I've known. the flicker of candlelight. This old bar knows my name. Whiskey whispers to the shadows, playing their silent game. Outside the world is draped in rain, silver tears on glass. Here I sit with ghosts of you in memories that pass. Behind the farewell in silence, where my whispers lay, echoes of our laughter, now worlds away. In the stillness of a goodbye, unspoken sorrows rise. The quiet haunts these empty nights, underneath the whiskey skies. Round the bend of midnight, here comes that old sad tune, the piano's soft lament for a love that left too soon. Your face in every candle's glow, your touch in the velvet air. What changed was not just the leaving, but the weight of all we bear. Behind the farewell in silence, where my whispers lay, echoes of our laughter, now worlds away. In the stillness of a goodbye, unspoken sorrows rise. The quiet haunts these empty nights, underneath the whiskey skies. Oh, the clock hands hold no mercy as they count the lonely hours, and the rain, it keeps on speaking to the flowers. But they'll never bloom as brightly, 'cause they know that you're not here. Each drop a memory, a crystallized tear. In the back room of an old oak bar, under dim flickering lights, velvet shadows dance on walls, pin secrets into the night. A glass of whiskey, trembling hands, echoes of a song long played, where the whispers of the smoke reveal the dreams that we betrayed. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high coast. Underneath the moon's soft glows, where my quiet tears are tossed. Once laughter filled these hollowed spaces, your eyes alight with flames. Now solitude wraps its cold embrace as I whisper your name. The ghost of your touch, a fleeting trace, like smoke into the air. A love that burned too bright, too fast, left embers of despair. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high coast. Underneath the moon's soft glow, where my quiet tears are tossed. Rain taps at the window like the rhythm of your heart. Each drop a memory fading, tearing further apart. Candlelight flickers as my soul gently sighs. In the smoke your shadow lingers beneath the starless skies. Hear the whispers buried deep, so deep, where the truth gently weeps. In the smoke where memories keep, my heart it breaks, it weeps. Lost in the silent echoes embrace, love's tender trace. In the quiet smoky space, I find your ghostly trace. Whispers of buried truths in smoke, where my soul forever spoke. Candle shadows dance on the whiskey stained wall. A flicker of taps in the smoky night sprawl. Silent sighs tap the rhythm like rain soft fall. Here in the dark, where my weary thoughts recall letters to echoes in the hall again. Whispered words that the ghosts only comprehend. bleeds blue with the messages I send. Once laughter filled these empty, echoing spaces. Your voice, a melody among the basses. Now solitude sits, wearing our love's old traces. Memories in dust, scattered in stasis. Letters to echoes in the hall again. Whispered words that the ghosts only comprehend. Lost in the drafts of the winds that twist and bend. My heart bleeds blue with the messages I send. Sitting by the window where the moonlight weeps, I find the silence holds the secret that it keeps. In every glass of bourbon, your shadow creeps through the halls of my soul, where the emptiness seeps. Letters to echoes in the hall again. Softly spoken now, just a smoky, spectral blend. They're carried away on the night that will never end. Fading like a whisper to an old friend. In the quiet love, our broken tunes transcend. In the twilight haze of this rundown bar, where the shadows whisper from old scars, candlelight flickers like the heart I nursed on the edge of ashes, where our memories thirst. Oh, I'm draped in the velvet sky of dusk, turning my tears, my fears into armor burst. Every echo of our laughter, every whisper of the wind, just embers of a love that's paper thin. We danced in the silence of falling rain, ghosties dark pain. You promised forever in a glass of whiskey neat, but left me with nothing as our dreams met defeat. Oh, I'm draped in the velvet sky of dusk, turning my tears, my fears into armor of a bust. Every echo of our laughter, every whisper of the wind, just embers of a love that's paper thin. Here's to the night spent chasing stars, to the soft strumming of old guitars. Your shadow lingers like a song in the air, a haunting melody of our solitaire. So I wear the dusk like a cloak of dawn, forging armor from the ashes. I move on. Oh, beneath the velvet sky, where dreams are reborn, I find the strength in the echoes, weathered and worn. On the edge of ashes, under the armor of night, I let go of the heartache, step into the light. In the dim light of a moonlit night, where shadows play on the brink of night, there's a haze of whispers, subtle and low, red wine lips, secrets they barely know. Solitary booth, flickering candles flame, she sings the blues, they know her name. A glassy look, another whiskey pours, each sip whispers, opens fading doors. Whispers of drunk confessions in smoke, life's twisted tales wrapped in a midnight cloak. The sadness in her voice, a velvet rope, tying down dreams that once learned to float. Once laughter filled the air, now there's only silence. Lost love, blurred lines of a heart's promise. Hearts gambled in the game of chance, lost in the steps shapes of their last slow dance. A ring left on the table next to stained glass. Memories way tethered to the past. In the breath of smoke, secrets spill like rain, flooding the floor with the echoes of pain. Whispers of drunk confessions and smoke, life's twisted tales wrapped in a midnight cloak. The sadness in a voice, a velvet rope, tying down dreams that once learned to float. And oh, how the hours sweep through the smoky veil, dark waters deep. Her heart, a ghost in the corner, cries underneath the barroom sighing skies. Whispers of drunk confessions in smoke, softly they linger in the words that broke. Just a shadow under the neon glow, where she whispers of love in the undertow. Quietly fading like the night's last call. Whispers of drunk confessions, her final shawl. Last table by the window, flickering candlelight, dusty shadows dancing in the corners of the night. Silent glasses whisper, stories drowned in mirrors. The clock's slow ticking echoes the words we never said. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memories against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light on the edge of farewell still, we parted ways on a street side beneath the old cafe's glow, where jazz spilled into twilight, where we dared to let love grow. But seasons turned their back on us, and time became our foe. Now I drink alone where laughter used to flow. I'm standing on the edge of farewell still, holding on to memory against my restless will. Your laughter's like a ghost in autumn's chill. In the dim light each drop a melody of love and lingering pain. I reach for our yesterdays, in vain they slip away, leaving traces of you in the songs they play. This heart they softly kill. Your laughter now a whisper in the night's cool thrill, in the fading light on the edge of farewell still. On the edge of farewell I linger here, yeah, still. In the glow of a lone street lamp's light, where shadows dance on the barroom floor, my heart hums low like the wind tonight, under the whiskey nights in silence. Smoke, they weave through it as my thoughts drift to you once more. Each sip a memory of when you were here, in the quietude that whispers of Lord. I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. It was here the laughter we shared so free, a tender bond like none before. But time, oh time, it took you far from me, left me nursing this aching chord. The glass reflects a solitary face, a soul that once danced now shone. Every corner filled with your trace, under the whiskey nights I mourn. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where our echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, such cruelty. It's pale light bathing me unkind, remembering your touch, a lost melody plays on the edges of my mind. So under these whiskey nights of mine, in the silence as the world pretends, I'm holding on to the ghost of us, in the whispers where my soul listens. And under these whiskey nights alone, I find solace in the love we pen, a sweet sorrow in the night's low moan, where my heart waits for its slow mend. Underneath the halo of a dim street lamp, shadows dancing slow on the rain-soaked ramp. I'm holding on to whispers of a time gone by. Yeah, in the arms of a fading photograph, in blue I sigh. Blue, oh so blue, like the heart when it's bleeding. Memories hold me tight as my soul goes on bleeding. Each faded edge, a testament of love once true, in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. Once laughter filled the air, now it's just the smoke. Hanging round like the promises we used to evolve. You're a ghost in every corner of this warm out room. What once was our sweet melody, now just a gloom. Blue, oh so blue, like the heart when it's bleeding. Memories hold me tight as my soul goes on pleading. Each testament of love once true, in the arms of a faint photograph in blue. Oh, the clock ticks on, but my time stands still. In whiskey whispers, I seek my will. The rain taps at my window, a rhythm in sorrow's tune. Each drop a memory under the moon. Blue, oh so deep, swallowing my evening star. A silent bone for a scar. With every tear that falls, I find my peace anew, in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. So blue, my love, so blue. In a corner where the candlelight weeps, beneath whispers where the shadows creep, cobwebs in the soul, the heart weighs cheap, echoes dance slow in the silent room we meet, dancing with the silent room in smoke, through the veil where all my ghosts evoke. Each step a story, a mirror broke, in this silent ballet of smoke I find me alone. Was it the clink of ice in a whiskey dream, or the haunting melody of a forgotten theme? You faded out with the evening side, leaving only smoke and a chanteuse to cry. Dancing with the silent room in smoke, through the veil where all my ghosts evoke. Each step a story, a mirror broke, in this silent ballet of smoke I find me alone. Now memories, they linger like twilight's last gleam. Your whisper, a shadow in my midnight steam. This room holds just dancing as my heart softly falls. In the corner of a dim-lit bar, by a candle's dying flicker, mellow piano keys play my heart somber whisper. Cracked leather seat hugs my solitary frame as I trace the contours of your name. Beneath the fading photograph, we can restore. Under the fading photograph, no more. Where our lives still once lived, now it's just the Lord. Every sip of whiskey stirs the ghosts of before. I'm under the fading photograph, no more. Once the frame held colors vivid as a dream, your smile captured in the silver gleam. But time's cruel hand swept our canvas bare, left me holding on to the cold night air. Where your shadow lingers but can't console. Under the fading photograph, no more. Under the fading photograph, no more. Where I left it once lived, now it's just a Lord. Every sip of whiskey stirs the ghosts of before. I'm under the fading photograph, no more. Oh, the rain whispers secrets on the old window pane, telling tales of how love slips away like a train in the night. And here I sit, gathering pieces of pain in the quiet aftermath, where nothing feels right. Under the fading photograph, no more. Echoes of what we were against my window pane. I find the candlelight flickering, echoing my spirit's wane. A glass of whiskey lies untouched, my company in the gloom, while shadows dance in the silence of this old forgotten room. I'm dancing with self-reflection tonight, underneath the haunt of pale moonlight. Each step a story, the spin a sigh, in the mirror's gaze where my secrets lie. Once this heart was brimming up like rivers in the spring, but time like thieves came silently and took away everything. Your voice a distant melody, now a ghostly serenade, fading with the laughter and the promises we made. I'm dancing with self-reflection tonight, underneath the haunt of pale moonlight. Each step a story, the spin a sigh, in the mirror's gaze where my secrets lie. Oh, how the rain recalls your touch upon my skin, a bittersweet reminder of what could have been. Still this dance, it teaches me how to embrace the solitude, the silence, and the grace of your trace. Still dancing with self-reflection tonight, as the candle burns down, losing its fight. This room grows colder, the music low, with every twirl more of me I know. Dancing with self-reflection, dancing with self-reflection in this dim lit room where shadows sway and play. Velvet curtains hide the echoes of the day. A single candle burns, flickering my name. I'm swaying to a tune that whispers old heartache. A glass in hand, ice melting like the time, underneath the whispers of an old familiar rhyme. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Once laughter filled these walls, a bright warming glow. Now shadows dance to the rhythm of my woes. Your echoes linger like the scent of sweet perfume in the swirl of smoke and spirit. You're the presence in the room. Where did we lose the step? Where did the music go? Left me in this waltz with the night as my bow. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Oh, the rain taps like a slow drum on the pane. Each drop a note, a beat, a part of your refrain. The street light casts a golden glow, a distant stage. I'm the lone dancer in the spotlight of my cage. If these tears could speak, what tales they tell of a love that danced too close to the edge, then fell. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning beneath the whispers of what we've known. The clock strikes deep, my soul to weep in the arms of a night where all my secrets keep. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, in the echo of a sigh, in the chill of the unknown, softly fading like the candle's last glow, dancing with midnight blues alone. In the flicker of candlelight, my pen bleeds blue. Old paper tears mingling with ink. This room soaked in the scent of memories. As I ride my soul into these shadows, whiskey whispers your name in every glass. Our hearts echo in a heart but time slipped like sand through these trembling hands, leaving empty bottles and colder beds. Every sip a silent toast to what we've lost. Rain taps at the window, echoing my heart's fragile frost. And I'll survive you tonight in letters I'll never send. Your ghost in my verses, dancing alone under the moon's pale highway light. Yes, I'll survive you tonight. Here's to the pain that molded my midnight blues, to every broken promise that I believe was true. Your words now faded, but oh, they still bleed in every note I sing, in every breath I breathe. And I'll survive you tonight in letters I'll never send. As the candles burn out and the storm passes by, with my voice soft and low, singing I survived you tonight. Oh, I survived you tonight. Softly the echo fades and night grows still, surviving somehow against all will. In this little room where shadows dance on the cracked wooden floor, under a flickering lampstand, whiskey breath, old tunes humming through the air. I'm swaying alone, pretending that you're still there, dancing with where you belong in silence. Each step a story, a bittersweet compliance. My heart beats in rhythm with the ghosts of our song, in this silence where your echoes feel so strong. We laughed till midnight, cried come dawn. I love a thunderstorm, fierce then gone. Those whispered promises, now just hollow sounds, lost in the corners where the past is bound. Dancing with where you belong in silence. Each step a story, a bittersweet compliance. My heart beats in rhythm with the ghosts of our song, in this silence where your echoes feel so strong. Oh, the rain taps like memories on old window glass. Each drop a moment, each flash a glimpse of the past. dance with the ghost of what we once knew. Dancing with where you belong in silence. Softly now as my tears join the defiance. Here in the shadow of our faded one love song, I find peace where your whispers linger on. Dancing, just dancing where you belong inside. In the dim light of a corner booth, memories pour like rain. Candle flickers tell secrets on the window's misty pane. Echoes of the jazz band playing low, somber, sweet refrain. Tonight, the night's wrapped in whispers of love's gentle decay. Behind the farewell tonight, there's a story soaked in blues. Every note drips with the heartache of what's lost and what we choose. Under the smoky sky, my soul's wearing thin. These teardrops mixed with whiskey, sinking deep within. Years came and drifted like smoke from an old cigar. Love once bright as morning, now a flickering distant star. Your shadow still haunts me through the laughter and the cries, in the echo of our last goodbye. Some beautiful dies. Behind the farewell tonight, there's a story soaked in blues. Every note drips with the heartache of what's lost and what we choose. Under the smoky sky, my soul's wearing thin. These teardrops mixed with whiskey, sinking deep within. Oh, the clock ticks past midnight. Time's a thief in gentle guise. Each tick a reminder of the love that in silence lies. Here in this old bar where ghosts and memories play, I find you in every song that the band begins to sway. Behind the farewell tonight, the curtain softly falling, echoes of our once sweet song through the dark are calling. Tonight, under this lonesome starlit spin, I'll hold on to the melody where your love once had been. way behind the farewell tonight, where our past softly lay.
Cling to the drift of smoke. Your shadow dances in my cup of rye. In the bar where lonely souls evoke as the clock ticks a tale, so slow and tired every second, a pulse of the pain I cloak under the of might have been, feeling the echo of my heart so tuned under the where you belong tonight. It's just me and the moon. Something shifted in the haze of last June. Your laughter faded out with the summer rain. Words unspoken, humming a bitter tune. Now every nightfall whispers your name. Hear the glasses clink, a lonely saloon, and I'm holding on to a ghost in vain. Another way you belong tonight, where memories bleed shades of blue. I'm sipping on the bitters of my have-beens, feeling the echo of my heart so true under the where you belong tonight. It's just me and the moon. Oh, the pain seeps deeper than the night is long. In the silence I find the traces of our song. Each note a tear, each word a thorn in the fabric of the dust. Till the morn, under the where you belong tonight, where memories bleed in shades of blue. I'm lost in the whispers of what was true. Under the stars that once knew us two. Under the where you belong tonight. It's just me, just me.